Hey, welcome back. Almost 5 years ago, I gave my nephews a starter toolbox and a starter tool set. So, how have they done after 5 years? How have they held up? Well, let's take a look. I made a video detailing these two boxes, like I said, almost 5 years ago. And if you guys want to get a tool set for someone to starting out, a kid or a loved one, or you need a starter toolkit yourself, check out that video. But let's see how these tools and these toolboxes have handled the abuse of two nephews over 5 years. So these are the awesome Toyo toolboxes, made in Japan. Beautiful. I have several of these myself. I have not looked in these toolboxes. I have not reviewed anything that's inside of them. So let's see if the original tools are in there and how they've held up. So the boxes themselves, there's a few little dents here and there. A little dirty, a little dinged up, but still functional and beautiful. Toyo makes a very high quality box. So this one's heavier, this one's a little lighter. Let's take a look in the lighter one. Okay, so right off the bat we see some of the original tools. The vessel, 220, it's the P Phillips 2, 100 millimeter long shank, ball grip, which I love. The vessel, great screwdriver. So this is one of the original tools. So that made it. Looks like it has been used, but it's still going strong. What else is in here? Looks like he's got a headlamp. I'm gonna guess this is my younger nephew's. So he's got a headlamp in there with a battery pack. I have not heard of this brand, GRDE, but bright headlamp. 3 lights, wow. So he's put that in there. Oh, the Pelican 3310R flashlight. So he's got plenty of lighting options in here. Looks like there's some spray foam, so it's been used. Got one light bulb. Looks like a tail light or a blinker light. All right, he does not drive, too young to drive, so that's in there. Another one of the original tools, KTC, locking plier, vice grip style plier. Small KTC CR-M0, small KTC locking plier. Looks like it's held up fine. Doesn't look like it got a lot of use in this case. Keep on going. Oh yeah, the Hosan, made in Japan, needle nose pliers. So looks like they have been used. This is almost 5 years. So they've been in here. Looks like they've held up okay. Doesn't look like they've been used hard though, but they have survived. And the Vessel Mini 4-bit screwdriver, that was one of the items in the original box that I gave to them. And this one's an awesome one. I have one of these as well. Just takes care of everything. You know, you have your Phillips size 1 and 2, and then a flathead dual bit design. Very convenient and useful, and it looks like both of them have made it into this toolbox. So I gave one to each nephew. They've migrated into this one, both of them, but they're still here. Also migrated into this one, the Trusco brand adjustable wrenches. So these were original in the boxes I gave my nephews. Looks like they have been used. It looks like they've held up fine. I don't know why they're in this same toolbox, but there they are, held up fine. You will see some of these exact same toolboxes labeled Trusco. They are all made by Toyo, but they make them and brand them as Trusco boxes for Trusco, but just know that they're all made in the same factory by Toyo. But Trusco adjustable wrenches held up okay. So we see a theme here. Hosan water pump pliers. They've both migrated into this box somehow. Doesn't look like they've received heavy use. They have been used a little bit. They still look great though. Still function well. Made in Japan. Hosan makes some very affordable tools. That's why they're in here. These toolboxes were kind of sort of budget-minded, but still a lot of Japanese tools in them. So Hosan, I can recommend them. Looks like they've held up pretty well. Little Milwaukee small tape measure with metric and inch markings on there. This was in the original box. Looks like it's held up fine. Don't know how much use it's had. One piece of cardboard, torn. A little German writing on there. One very tiny screwdriver, extremely small. I did not put that in there, so it's a new addition. Very small. And then, oops, one other screwdriver. It looks like it's a Husky brand screwdriver. And so that, I believe, is my youngest nephew's box. All right. He's procured some of the tools. Got duplicates in there. Now let's see what my older nephew has been up to and what he's done with his tools. It is heavier. Okay, so there's a lot more going on here. Let's see. What's happening here? We got some, looks like vacuum hose. I know he has been working on some small chainsaw motors, getting them running, and some small one-cylinder motors. So he's getting into that stuff. So he got some vacuum hose here. And okay, he's got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see. We have a Stanley screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Looks like it's well used. We got a Husky ratchet, an extension. We'll have to get him a Japanese 1/4-inch ratchet, but this seems nice enough. Has a little thumb assist right there. There's a lot of these. What are these? Little nut drivers. So he's got a whole set of, looks like nut drivers, and there's a hex driver. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it's Hobby Park. So they do have RC cars, so maybe that's what that's from. Looks like there's a bunch of these in there. So maybe that's for the RC cars and their maintenance. What else do we got? We got another screwdriver, another Husky, longer Phillips drive, looks well used. We have another ratchet. This one has no branding on it. Pretty low tooth count. And a Husky socket. I'm surprised it's made in the USA if it's Husky. Yeah, we got to get them some Japanese ratchets. Got a Crescent adjustable wrench. Little 6-inch one. All right, looks like it's well used. So this one's been being put to use. A handle of something. Looks like it's a partial incomplete tool. Oh, there it is. Looks like a magnet. Extendable magnet. But I guess it's seen better days. Also have a Husky hex key tool, multi-tool, with a bunch of different sizes. Metric. Looks like it's been used. So maybe we need to look into some hex key provisions for the future. What else we got? So very little. None of these are the original tools that I gave to him so far. Another Husky little screwdriver, another screwdriver, another screwdriver. Lots of screwdrivers. We see that here. There's a dynamite 50 thousandths hex key. So that must have some specific use that I'm not aware of. Maybe it's for RC cars or something like that. Another Craftsman Torx driver, a little steel brush, little pipe brush, a mystery charger, one more socket, 1/2-inch variety. Oh, it says Japan. Wow. No brand though. Okay, another mini screwdriver. Looks like we have some carburetor parts in here. Carburetor jets, so that makes sense. He's been getting some little motors started, so I guess he's been tinkering there. Another hex driver, various torque bits. So he is using a lot of screwdrivers and torque bits and hex drivers. Another Craftsman Torx, little screwdriver, and some odds and ends. So I don't think there's one original tool in here from what I gave him, but you can see what he's using. So maybe he needs some upgrades here for some of these items. Probably ripe for some Japanese ratchets. So this has been a follow-up on my original starter toolkit, and you can see how they've evolved. This one, my younger nephew, not tinkering as much, but he's getting after it. And my older nephew, lots more tinkering, but hey, where's my original tools I gave you? So that's it for today. If you want to see that other video of when I set these toolboxes up, it's a great video if you're setting someone up for their future in using tools, or if you need a starter kit yourself, go watch that video and see these in their original state and the original recommended tools that I supplied them with. So that's been another one. Stay tuned for more Japanese tools, and we'll see you next time.